So everybody keeps saying, "Hey B, how you make those good ribs come off that nice Masterbuilt electric smoker?" You know, you get that good flavor. Well, hold on and I'll come back and show you. Okay, and we're back. So here's the chip tray that come with mine. It's bigger. I think the new models maybe about half this size. It's the same concept. So what they tell you to do is they tell you to take these hickory chips, put hickory chips in them. And as you look, they're just shrouds of chips of junk. You know what that's good for? Yeah. Throw it away. I don't use those. They say to soak them in water. You know what soak them in water does? Then they have to dry out before they start smoking. Otherwise, wet wood steams, doesn't smoke. Dry wood smokes. So, enough of that. I use either the chunk from Walmart, or I think that comes from like Tractor Supply or Rural King or somewhere like that. And they come out with these chunks. Now, a lot of them will have the bark on them, and I won't use the bark usually. It gives you just a bad twangy flavor. I just use usable size pieces here. Or what I've been doing lately is I found a local place where I can get sticks of hickory, sticks of cherry, sticks of apple, and then I'll break them down with a saw, and then continue to break them down from there. And this would be like a size that I'd throw into my Weber 22.5-inch Smoky Mountain. And then what I would wind up doing is just breaking them down into smaller pieces from there if I'm using my Masterbuilt. Now this is the same thing. Today I use my LT Rat Knives Gen 5. They're also one of my sponsors. Not for resale. I'm notorious for selling stuff. So they fixed that problem for me. But anyway, just baton them down into smaller usable size pieces. And then I use either Royal Oak or Kingsford Blue Bag, just regular hard lump charcoal. And you get just the regular size. Or a lot of times I've been using the lump charcoal, which is really, really good. So the way I set mine up is I'll put 4 pieces of regular charcoal in here. Just make it all fit. And the reason I'm using charcoal in my electric smoker is because when the charcoal starts to break down, it emits nitrogen, and that nitrogen is going to help permeate the meat and give you that real good smoke ring that you're looking for, and also helps the meat to absorb the smoke and give you a smoke flavor. And then I'll take my pieces like this, and I'll just throw them in here till they fit real good. Basically just like a little Chinese puzzle. And then with the lump, I'll get the smaller pieces of the lump and I'll just fill the little holes in. Just something like that. Now that'll last me about probably 3 hours, 2 hours, somewhere in there. And what I want to do when you're filling this, you got to keep in consideration. You can't go really deep, otherwise it's not going to slide into your tray. Your heating element's on the bottom. So you want to try to keep it as level as you can. You can't overpile it, otherwise it won't go in. And then whenever I break my chunks down, like even for my bigger pieces, and I break my chunks down, I want to make sure they're usable sizes to fit into the tray. That way, if I need more smoke, I just add a couple of pieces in like that right there. And then I can just add that directly to my firebox without having to open the door. And it gives me, probably an hour and a half. But that's how I've set mine up. First video I've done in a long time, so appreciate it. Got any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll message you.